equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV brings a positive change to us, and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Chris Kadekole Oluchimi Chafo. Savannah News TV. I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah. Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Thank you, my viewers across the world. Welcome to our second segment of today's stories of today's program. We are still on the breaking news in Nigeria about the prophet Babatunde Alpha of Sotitobire Church that was discharged and acquitted this morning, 3rd of December 2021, after spending 2 years in prison for the missing child in his church. A child got missing in his church, and he was accused of being the one responsible. And though there was no any trace to him, there was no any evidence. And that was where we stood our ground, that the judge erred of sentencing this young man for life imprisonment after his properties were destroyed. More than 15 of his vehicles, or 12 of his vehicles, were destroyed. His house buildings were destroyed. His buildings were destroyed. And this man is from Akure. He is from that town. And the funniest thing about it was that it was the Akure people that supported all this destruction of their son. And as I said earlier, I said Akure people need to go and apologize to their son. The man is innocent about all the accusation. He knows nothing about it. And that's why me personally, as an individual, I stood on my ground that this man is innocent. This man is innocent. And I think our correspondence is right now in that place. Hold on, let me see. Hello? Are you on ground now?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, are you on ground?
Yes, I'm on ground.
Okay, please give me just 3 minutes now. I will link you up. Then you want to see what is happening on ground in the church. Okay, I will call you on a video call now. We will link you up to the whole world.
Okay.
That is our correspondence. He's already on ground in that in the church, in the Sotitobire Church, to bring us live coverage of what is really going on there. And before that, I want to just pick a verse in the Bible. For those people that are carrying rumors, you don't know the genesis of something, you just follow people to carry rumor out of envy, out of hatred. You carry rumor out of envy, out of hatred. This is the Bible which I believe in. This is the Bible I believe in. Out of envy, out of hatred, you just carry rumor about what you don't know. This verse is for you. I take this verse from Exodus 23 and 23 verse 1. You shall not repeat a false report. Do not join the wicked in putting your hand as an unjust witness upon anyone. That is for you people that were believing stories. You didn't know what happened. You start saying the man is a yahoo. The man is the one that killed him. They killed the boy. The man that they buried this boy in the altar. They went to the altar. They could not even find anything in the altar, and that was what they used in burning down the church. Also, we pray for the souls that were killed. The policeman that was killed, people that was killed in that premises of that church that day. We pray for their soul to continue to rest in peace. But Akura people, you still need to go and apologize to this man of God, to this prophet. I don't know him from Adams, but something tells me that he is innocent of all the charges against him. And today we are vindicated. Today we are vindicated. I think I have to go around to get my correspondent in Akure to give us a live coverage of what is happening in that. Okay. Ezekiel, are you on ground there, Ezekiel? Hello, Ezekiel. Oh, what is happening? Ezekiel, are you on ground? Ezekiel.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, are you on ground? Where are you now?
I'm at prayer mountain now.
Okay, can we see what is happening there? Can we see what is happening in that place? Can we see people?
Yes, a lot of people are here, most especially the church members, relating as regards the victory they achieved at the court of appeal today in Akure. So everyone was so excited, they are in their joyful mood, dancing.
Is
The celebrations are not here.
where is the prophet? Is he around at all?
Sir?
Is the prophet around? Is it around now? The prophet, is it around in the church?
No, the information at my right hand now, I was told the prophet is not yet in their midst now because they have not yet secured his bail out yet.
Oh, okay. They have not perfected his documentation for his release.
Yes.
Okay. Can we? Is it possible we can have one or two people to talk to in that place? If they are church member, to see how happy they are. Is it possible you can talk to anybody on ground?
Okay. No, my job. It's online already. Okay, ma. So this what's your name, man? Minister Olaoye, a church member of Sonto Prayer Chapel.
Okay, Miss.
Today judgment, sir.
Okay, Miss Olaoye, how are you this morning?
Well, thank you very much, man. Now you can hear from one of the church members who just spoke to Savannah News TV now about the judgment. Because a lot of people are in their joyful mood, dancing.
Can we get other people to talk on what happened for church members, please? Can we get more people to talk more people to talk to us in Savannah News Television?
Okay. Alright, sir. Those are from Savannah News TV. From Savannah News TV, I want to
Yeah, you can bring us as much as people who want to talk to. They want the whole world want to see them speak to the world of how they feel. Ezekiel, can you get us another people to talk to Savannah News Television? Can you get any church member again to speak to our viewers across the world how they feel? We want at least to interview at least.
Presently now, majority of them are so happy to the extent that they are joy they can't comprehend it with any other thing for now.
Yes, but try and just tell them that Savannah News on ground to show them to the world on how they feel about today's judgment. As you can see, that is the church, the burnt down church. This church was standing before the incidents, and it was burned down in Akure, and they killed 2 people died here. The policeman that was securing the church was killed that very day, and one other person too was killed. At least 2 people lost their life in this issue. On this issue, then this church was burnt, was razed down. His cars, numbering about almost 12 cars, were destroyed. They left here again. They went to his personal house to destroy his personal house and to set on fire. That is very unfortunate. But today, the members of the church are happy. They are very happy, and as you can see, they are waiting anxiously for their prophet to come to meet with them at the church premises. And we believe his first point of call will be the church premises, and they are waiting for him anxiously. According to our correspondents on ground, he said that the prophet is still in prison. They are trying to finalize his documentation for his release, and I'm sure the lawyers and everybody that are there trying to finalize his releasing document from the prison where he has stayed in for the past 2 years. We say, first of all, we will commend the appeal court for their ruling for victory over falsehood. I've not seen anywhere in the world where you convict somebody for life imprisonment without no evidence. You said circumstantial evidence. On what? Based on what? Their circumstantial evidence was based on what? That was what the appeal court was asking, and they trashed it, and it was trashed, and Prophet Alpha Batunde was discharged and acquitted of all charges, including all other people that were sentenced with him. The other church members that were sentenced with him, it wasn't only the prophet alone. He was sentenced with other members of the church, workers in the church, in the children department were jailed too. So today they are all free. They are all free today by a competent court. The appeal court has discharged and acquitted all of them. And to God be the praise that truth has prevailed. Truth has prevailed. And kudos to all the church members that stood for the past 2 years. This church was having their services uninterrupted for years, and uninterrupted for years. The church has been having their services, and They stood their ground and they have their belief that one day their prophet will come back. And today is the day that their prophet is joining them live and direct, having been discharged by the Court of Appeal that sat today, 3rd of December 2021. And according to what I said earlier, with what I read to you in Exodus 23, don't give don't join anybody to carry false accusation about anybody. Anybody you don't know, if you don't know any case. What happened about this issue was that a lot of stories were flying everywhere. Those that didn't know, they said they carried the story that they have found where they buried the child. They have found the child was buried in the altar. You know, all manners of things was rumors was going on. He said, I found the child. Some say the man has confessed to this in prison. Some say that they have to barb his hair. That's where the power lies and all those stuff. People were carrying false rumor and accusation. And also, we want to say this clearly to the to the DSS. The DSS knows now that they have erred, because the police who are responsible for the investigation of this matter was being override by DSS. DSS came and they took over the whole thing. They arrested this man. They disrupted all the process. And it was when DSS arrested this man, it was after his arrest that they were able to burn down the church and burn down his house and destroy his property. They pick him out so that they were able to do all those things. They pick it out and they expunge the police protection over his property. And that was what DSS did. That was what what they did then. And DSS arrested this man and clamped him in detention for no just reason, without no evidence. And that's why we said it was a political conviction. The High Court ruling was politically motivated. We know all this because they believe he was working for Jegede at that time. That Jegede visited his church and he predicted that Jegede will become the next governor. All those stuff. That was what angered all these politicians. And the next thing they did was to clamp on him. And they had, God knows, who knows what even happened to that child. The missing child may even be politically motivated. The missing child may be politically motivated. Who knows? And before you know, that Robinson, they clamp him. They didn't even give him any chance. They didn't give him any chance to air himself. They clamp him down and they destroy everything this man has. And I will continue to say, Akure people, you need to go and apologize to your son. You need to go and apologize to your son. The Deji of Akure was strongly behind this pastor, this prophet, as his son. He was strongly behind him. But when the whole people, what can the Deji say? In the midst of the whole people that choose to carry rumor to destroy this man's properties. But I can assure you, this man has come back and is going to bounce back fully. He's bouncing back fully. He's bouncing back fully. He's bouncing back fully. He has all what the cankerworm has taken from him. They are coming back in million folds. Go and write it down. The man has just come back fully and is now known all over the world. He wasn't known before, but now he's known now all over the world. And this, I believe this is the time that God will start using him for his kingdom. God will start using him fully. But we will not still rest our hearts. We will still continue to investigate the whereabouts of that boy, that little innocent boy. We will continue to investigate the whereabouts of that little boy, because we have to see, unravel that, where that boy is. Is it dead or alive? We want to know, and we continue to extend our dragnet everywhere and on Savannah News Television to see how we can unravel where the boy is, either dead or alive. Because, as I said earlier, all what happened to Sotubire was a political issue. It was politically motivated. Because I don't see reason why you just clamp somebody like that without no evidence. I've never seen it in my life. I have never. But kudos to the Court of Appeal that did the right thing today. That is why I say victory for justice. Having said that, my parting words this afternoon is from the Holy Bible. And this I just said, Exodus 23 verse 1. He said it all. Don't carry rumor. How they destroy his house and his building was true rumor. It was true rumor. Oh, they have seen human beings in his house. Oh, they have seen his daughter. Oh, he has confessed. And it was all rumor. It was while he was in detention. Oh, they have barbed his hair. He has confessed. His power is in his hair. They have barbed his hair. He has confessed to the. You see, you just carry rumor. That is where Exodus 23 verse 1 is talking to you. Akure people should go and apologize to their son. I repeat, Akure people, go and apologize to your son. Go and apologize to your son. Today I'm vindicated. People have called me names. People have said all manners of things. But my confessor was telling me this man was innocent. And today, we that stood by him, we are all vindicated across the globe. I don't have any other God apart from these words. This is my God. And with this one, I can face any Goliath. With this one, I can face any Goliath. It gives me courage. It gives me courage to face any Goliath. I think with this, we have brought to you our own part, and we have seen, as you have seen it live, you have seen that they are expecting the prophet, because according to our correspondent, they are perfecting his release documents, and I'm sure today he won't sleep there. He will live there today. It's a matter of time, a matter of some hours. We will still roll out our live streaming for us to bring him live to our viewers across the world. Once again, I say congratulations to the members of Sotubire Church worldwide, and to the believers of the truth, and to those people that stood by the truth in the midst of intimidation. I repeat, it was a political crucifixion. They crucified this man politically. He was crucified politically. All those judgments were political judgment. But today, God has shown himself that he is on the throne. And when you believe on this, no person, no human being can get you. They can only tarry for a while, but they will scatter in the shortest period of time. I say good morning from here, and once again, kindly subscribe to our Facebook channel. Please, I beg our viewers across the world, go to our Facebook, our YouTube channel, Savannah News Television. Just search it very well. You will see the logo. You will see the African African map logo. with SNN on it. Subscribe and press the like button and subscribe to our channel, because that is what will keep us in business, in bringing you news and in bringing you holistic views of people across the globe. Good morning.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are not Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Things a positive change to us, and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekole Oluchimi Chapon. Savannah News TV. When we make about living witness, keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.